Hello once again, it's your boy That's No Moon, and we're in Khyber, so this one is, we can afford to have some fun with this one, and boy are we going to have some fun with this one. The feats, I'm not really bothered about the feats at all. I've made Khyber, there are a couple of cool ones though. Certainly not going to bother with my fleet battles. But yeah, this time we are up against an absolute giant in Shedao Shai. Absolutely butchered that name, I can well imagine. At the moment, he is 136th in Khyber. He is an incredibly good player as well. Having a look at some of his stats, this guy has finished in Khyber top 50 as well, so really good player. Expecting an incredible matchup as well. So, but we're gonna try and outsmart him. We're gonna try, yeah. There's his best 47. But we're gonna hopefully get him to scratch his head a little bit. And this one, I kind of relied on a few things. A, that I'm going to get through his ships, and B, obviously, so what I sort of scouted before on his Grand Arena history was that he tends to keep Jedi Master Luke on offense and then put SLKR double tank on defense, which is fine as I've got a shiny new, and I actually quite like those speeds as well, 522, so it's not ridiculous, not running with speed set or anything. Hux is pretty quick, but it's going to be regardless with what I do in terms of this counter. Just having a very quick look at the speeds, and yeah, I mean it's all going to come down to quite a few things. So first and foremost, I'm hoping he sets the same defense that he did last time, because that's going to make a big difference in terms of my counters. I do have a fairly good game plan in terms of what I want to do. So yeah, so let's jump on in and let's have a look at the board. So in terms of my defense, I set GG and Newt to stop him with the Night Sister counter. My Mothma, I saw he did struggle with one of those the previous round, so that's going to go in there. Separatists, it's always one that's a little bit tricky on the Dooku lead on banners. And down here I've got a little bit firmer on defense, but Darth Revan, I know I've got a faster Basti, so and also CLS, so really test him, and then put Padme in the bag. And then some throwaway first order. I was tempted to go like really tough defense here, but I kept it sort of fairly good. There's that full GG squad. I do have a plan for pretty much everything here. Don't always know how it's going to turn out. But this first zone, it's got Kara, it's got a decent Kara as well, and the other relics there for the Jedi Master Luke requirements. So it is, it's nothing to be kind of scoffed at. I'm going to take this pretty seriously, in all honesty. I'm just having a look for what I kind of want to go through. A couple of things go through my head, like Jedi Training Ray, etc. But I just kind of don't trust that. So I'm going to go Geos, and the reason being is if I can kind of time it right. Mon Mothma has some weird. I don't fully understand the speeds on it and how the speed works. Mon Mothma is in a kit I've actually looked into a huge amount. But Geos, I know I'm pretty much guaranteed to win. It's more about banner management here, and I'm going to try and outscore him on the ground. He will very likely outscore me on the fleet side of things. He's got an incredible fleet, and he actually set a fleet that I lost a round to because I couldn't clear it. So I've learnt from that last time. The last round of three should have been a 3-0. Annoyingly, it wasn't. Okay, and first mistake, yeah, didn't that revive. I mean, that was regardless. It was going to go for whoever. So I'm going to go now in for Kara. She's like an absolute nightmare. Nice ability block over there. Some damage going in here. And she's going to taunt anyway, so... And there we go. So there goes Kara. And yeah, thank you, Army Hutchins. Got this one in the bag. Not now. This is an important fight. There are a couple of messages that do flash up on the screen. Apologies for that. Annoyingly, I have Discord PMs on... like on that'll notify me. Yeah. So now it's about banner management, just timing it right, and hopefully I can get there. These guys go a lot, so it's tough. And because the Geos, again, this is technically a bad fight because the Geos are like sharing all the health and stuff. But again, I do have like a rough plan to try and like time it a little bit. I know obviously at the moment it's not looking particularly good, but on basics they're going to recover a little bit of protection as well. So we're gonna see if we can get decent banners out of it. Always a little bit of a risk, but again, I knew it was a one shot. And again, I'm kind of relying on like one shot, even if he trips up on one. The last 3 I set my SLKR on defense, so I'm hoping that he thinks maybe I've hidden it in the back. So that was the kind of thinking on this one. It is like, again, this counter wasn't brilliant for banners. It was nearly there though. It was pretty close from a 55 to a 60. So again, it got me through. Now I know what I'm doing with this one. I'm going to just go full 5-0 first, not messing around. Usually sets his Darth Revan, so I'm going to let him work out how to get through a harder one. And the dude's a pretty solid dude actually. We messaged throughout the course of this. He messaged towards the end, asking why I put a harder defense. But yeah, he was a sound guy, and we sort of talked a little bit. He's given me what he got through my defense with, which is actually really useful as well. So there we go. Right, got a big crit over on Malik, so I can't really do much there at the moment. And this is 55 banners at very best, honestly. Again, I know I'm not going to score well here, but I've got a few ideas for what else I'm going to score on anyway. Okay, there we go. That's not a bad hit, actually. Yeah, there he goes. Okay. Let's throw it over to Basti, just some basics. Ouch, that hurts, and that hurts. So, okay, we're probably in a bit of a sticky situation here now. We should be okay with it, though. Yeah, we should be fine now anyway. Go through Basti, go through Darth Revan. There we go. Okay, so got that done, and we'll have a little peekaboo in the back. Okay, so I quite like seeing that. I've got Geos there, I've got Rebels, and of course I've got the big elephant in the room staring me plumb in the face, which is Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. So we're going to pause a few hours here and fast forward. So opening up the back, I'll now have a little think about what I want to do with the rest of these teams. As I say, I'm going to try and be as banner efficient as possible for the rest of these teams here, dropping quite a few banners on that gas fight, but it did get me through. So, and we'll also see how he goes. All I need is him to drop maybe one battle, and I genuinely think that I've got a decent chance at this. Okay, so we're going to fast forward now. And he's also cleared our first territory, so it wasn't as bad as I thought. Again, we had Rebels there, we had Darth Revan, and we're only 3 banners behind, so now it's time to get efficient. I would prefer my board that I've got to face in terms of efficiency than his right now. So, oops, there's something in the background there, my apologies. And yeah, so yeah, oh wowzer. Yeah, wait for this fight. There's probably some kids' TV going on in the background. Baby Moon, again, absolutely loves it, so it's probably screaming her head off in the background there. My apologies. So looking at that spy, I wasn't particularly too worried about that spy, so I thought, okay, yeah, he's going to have like... I'm going to roll the dice here that he's not going to crit. Reason being, obviously, he gets 15%. So he's... I think he was about like 90%. But my crit avoidance, I'd again run both crit avoidance arrows on both Treya and Scion as well. Okay, that's actually not bad. I don't mind him going for Treya to start off with. Okay, yeah, that's good. Now I could do them coming over to. Oh, there it is. Ah, gosh. So this is going to be an annoying one. So yeah, you can see the pause there. Visible disappointment from Treya. That wasn't even a crit, and the crit avoidance did a job, but just didn't have enough health on her. I've tried to like not undersize her, but Like under Relica, she's relic 1 or 2 at the moment and does the trick like 99% of the times. But I'm trying to be as banner efficient as possible here, so I was hoping that they'd switch over to Scion in honesty. This one with the ability block is a little bit annoying. So yeah, let's go over here. And basically I've got to wait until there's not an ability block. And again, this could very easily time out actually. So we don't have that leadership of Treya like cleansing the debuffs at the start of the turn now, so that's why this fight now turns into a nightmare. Spy also weirdly like clears that debuff, so I can get a annoyingly Spy there is just about to go. I can't remember whether it's on Spy's big hit as well. But yeah, tenacity down as well is like pretty ropey. So I'm taking an absolute beating here. Yeah, so I can't really do much at this point except wait it out. And in all honesty, it doesn't look great. So I thought at this point, oh god, that was so silly. I just should have brought in Nihilus. And yeah, it doesn't look like it's going great at the moment. What we do have, however, coming up is I can see that some Fac is actually taunting. So let's get over to some Fac and let's take out him. And this may turn the tide of the battle. So all is not lost. Again, we're going to go through the motions here. About halfway through the fight now. And still ability blocked. Like, that's pretty much guaranteed here. I've got to take out Geo Brute. I honestly don't have any other options. And here comes Brute again. I've got ability block on me again. This is an absolutely ropey fight. Okay, yeah, we got rid of him there though at least. And if we can kind of like just outrun Geobrood, might work. Nope, nearly got there. Okay, let them kill themselves off a little bit more. Okay, I've got to go for Brute again here, annoyingly. But definitely taking out some Fac, like, absolutely helped the cause. Should be getting a turn now before Geobrood Alpha. There it is. And this one is over. Thank you, ladies and gents. So now I can just start, like, working away. Let's get a Held by Hatred just to make sure we get that extra 1 banner. And there it is. Whew. So that set the heart racing. 59, I would actually take that. The other thing that I was going to do was the Vader counter here, but actually I thought that was much more banner efficient against Geos than it was versus like any other squad. Because obviously Nihilus, and again, if I use Triumphant anywhere else, it probably gets me a 57, 58, something like that. So yeah, just checking the speeds here because I've got a funny feeling that I can actually... I'm kind of thinking I can like undersize this one quite nicely. No, this was Bounty Hunters, my apologies. So Bounty Hunters are pretty good at like regenning banners as well. So yeah, just having a look at the speeds here. I think I'm in a toss-up. I think Django and Rebel Leia are in a toss-up, so we'll see if we go first as well. Grief definitely needs some love. Unfortunately, I'm farming for Jedi Master Luke at the moment, so we won't be getting any love for a very long time. Or at least another 3-4 weeks anyway, let's put it that way. Okay, so let's go in and let's have a look at how this one goes. Reason being, I think I can get a clean 60 out of this one. Now, let's see if we can take out Leia here. No, definitely not. Let's see if we can trigger our contract pretty quickly, though. 70% already. I will take that. Okay, not a huge amount of damage there. Okay, let's dispel all debuffs, or sorry, all buffs on this enemy. So there we go. Let's get rid of that taunt. And let's get a little bit of healing back out there. Nice. And there's the contract. So this should be all she wrote. I just need to stay efficient on the protection. And I should be good. Right now, Captain Han's used that kill. Let's go over and deal with Captain Han. There we go. All those assists, absolutely lovely. And there we go. Let's keep those protection up. Nice hit. 124k. That was a lot of debuffs though as well. And that's why Django, I think, is a character that I'd really like to get to Gear 13. I think I know there's better bounty hunters out there and things like that, but I think he can hit really hard in like a standard boss bounty hunter team. Especially with like the amount of debuffs that are out there at the moment. Okay, there we go. So that was a clean 60. I will take that. And yeah, that was the plan with that one. So originally I was thinking Vader for Geos. However, Padme he played really well against. He got 59 against that. Grievous not so well. I think it was about 53. So yeah, must have killed off a clone, I guess. I think he may have gassed that. He did actually write down what he got on banner wise on them. He's quickly through to ships, and he's got a first order team left. So absolutely no doubt he's going to clear me. However, the banners. I definitely feel that if this last counter against SLKR works, I think I've got it in the bag. This one I'm tossing up as to whether I want to use Palp on that lead, but I actually think this is fine. And again, we want to try and get the most banners that we can. And again, I've got a good feeling that we're going to lose some on ships anyway. Okay, so I've had to split this video into two. So I will do a rough cut from one to the other because I run out of storage space on my phone. Time for a new phone, actually. So let me know in the comments. I usually use Samsung, so let me know in the comments if that your recommendations on a new phone. Take out Fox, actually, first hand. Yeah, I didn't put weapons tech. I put shield tech on Vader, and I put med pack on Thrawn. This is more about the banners as opposed to taking turns. Can't quite remember whether Kylo Ren counters or not there. Yeah, let's get a kill there. Let's pull maybe some turn meter back here. There we go. Let's put a fracture in on Kylo. And let's pull some turn meter back there. This really is a race against time. Again, the techs are going to be fine there. They're going to do their job. And of course, I've got him under stealth. Sorry, under fracture. There we go. Job done. Job done. And we're looking good on banners. So yeah, nice. Okay, so that was another good battle. I enjoyed that one in terms of banner efficiency, 62 there. Now here's the plan for this one. I'm going to swap over for the footage anyway. Bear with me. Okay, so here we are, part 2. And with this one, so what I was going to do was keep Supreme Leader Kylo Ren to solo General Grievous for 63 banners. And I've got Jedi Knight Luke there. Again, this counter should work. My Jedi are pretty undergeared. Hermit Yoda is fine. Old Ben is 12. Basti is gear 11. And they're also not very quick. So, I mean, mod-wise, I definitely need to change. I've changed Old Ben's. It's been a work in progress over the last maybe week or so. But it was after lock-in. So I've got his mod sorted now for him for this team. However, he's a little bit on the slow side, 200 speed. He's now 240. So he's going to take out Revan there, which means we're going to get another turn. And then we're going to do that on Hux. We're going to put the Foresight out there. Yep. Okay. Can't do anything at the moment here. So... And that's, again, that's the issue, I think, is in terms of speed. So because I wasn't able to get Old Ben out before a lot of the rest of them, now I'm in a sticky situation because Sith Trooper had crit hit immunity. I think it was after he had a kill. So I'm going to stun here and just buy myself a little bit of time. But again, I'm just stuck behind this goddamn tank. Well, I'm stuck behind 2 tanks, in honesty. So there we go. Oh, he's so close to dying. And that would have made my life a whole lot easier. Old Ben goes, but yeah, the Red Trooper just absolutely like wipes the floor. I felt like I had a decent shot at this, but I'm going to go back, double check, like just get better speeds on them, things like that. And actually, since I've got Basti up to gear 12, and I'll probably get it to gear 13 before the next 5v5 anyway, so within the next 4 weeks. Not wasted characters by any means. I think certainly for light side TBs, they're very good. And they're actually like pretty strong as well. Strong characters, a Jedi. Strong faction these days. So I've got preloaded, and I'm pretty badly preloaded as well. So they're all going to take a turn pretty much before I do, annoyingly. Okay, there goes one of them. Let's just start working on the ultimate. Again, there's no perfect solution. I've got crit hit immunity on Sith Trooper, so I don't think I'd take him out one shot. Oh my god, what is it with that Sith Trooper and being in the red, but being an absolute trooper surviving? Bloody nightmare. Okay, so yeah, let me get some more stacks here. Just deal with him once and for all. I'm sick of the sight of that guy. And let's start working towards our roll. I think I'll get just a basic there. I really don't like Supreme Leader Kylo mirror matches. The other option was a mirror match, and then the Night Sisters versus General Grievous. So I deliberately kept Night Sisters this time. I've never run the Night Sister counter before to General Grievous, so I wanted to check it out. Okay, so we should be pretty safe here. It is horrendous banners, but it gets us through, I guess. This was obviously Plan B. But yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean the Jedi Knight loot counter, that's going to take some work, but again, when I get that dialed in, that looks a lot of fun, and it looks a great like min max as well. Using Jedi Knight Luke to go through those, to go through SLKR. But I've definitely got some work to do on it. So now let's go in. I haven't run this before. I'm sure it's old Dakar lead as opposed to Talzin lead. And yeah, let's head on in. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's going to be a massacre by the looks of things. But yeah, old Dakar's got a crit immunity arrow on her, and yeah, is like very good health as well. Let's put that plague out there. Nice work. And let's knock down some stacks on B2 actually, bit of defense down. Okay, and let's start reviving. There goes Ghost. Not that I'm too worried about that. Let's actually get rid of that damage immunity though. And yeah, let's hit on there, just a basic. And yeah, there really sort of doesn't seem too much danger with this. The worst part of this is the banners is 55. But honestly, if you take like gas in with this, you get 55 anyway. So it's like, well, most of the time you get 55. So there's not really like much risk here, and you get to save gas. So I actually really like this Night Sister counter. As I say, I haven't actually done it before, and there's only 2 relics on this team. Dakar's a relic, and Talzin's a relic as well. So that's a nice thing about it. Yeah, a little bit annoying. It didn't revive. What's her face? Ghost Spirit. That's it. And there we go. So he's pretty much like stun locked now. There's literally 0 danger at all. Tried to get a bit of defense down on there. Am I going to be able to? I don't think I'm going to be able to resurrect. Maybe I can. Yes, there we go. Oh, yes. There we go. So 55 on that one. And again, that might be a strategy that I employ a little bit more. Obviously, Newt in there, you can't do that. So I quite like the Night Sisters on defense as well. Now, this General Kenobi team here, the mistake I made with this one last time was basically like it was I wasn't able to get to Anakin quick enough. So let's see if we can do anything to do that. And also, I want to be bringing in because I've got a 5-star. I mean, even at 5-star, right? You don't need Boskin that. I tend to keep my Malevolence and Negotiator on offense. So you don't really need a Houndstooth in the Negotiator lineup, honestly. A 5-star Y-Wing is like brilliant. You've got no issues there. Okay, so let's just chip away on Anakin. Yeah, we know that happens. And let's take that off some fact just to give him a little bit more survivability. Yeah, Rex gives him a little bit of protection back there, which is fine. And then we're going to apply some buzz droids. Then we're going to kind of leave Anakin alone. There's a buff on there, so let's stun over there. And another reinforcement. Yeah, it always seems to be Sarge. So I'm going to leave Sarge for the moment. I'm going to apply some buzz droids over there, though. And that was probably another mistake there. I should have applied buzz droids to the other tank. Okay. Right, the other tank's going to go, and annoyingly, the reason being, I think, is Anakin takes like too many turns, so now he gets his Valor back again. Or not his Valor, his extra life, basically. And here we come, big hit. Ooh, okay, so that took out quite a few. I don't have a reinforcement ready. Oh, this is ropey. Really don't like this battle. There goes another one. And yeah, oh, thank God for that. So that's why I'm calling in Houndstooth, is because it gives us a little bit of real estate to play with now. So if their next their next attack was the AoE, which it will be, I could be in real trouble. Okay, nice. He kills himself off. This should kill himself off, and that one. Oh, lovely. Again, it's horrendous banners, but in all honesty, I need to one-shot this. And let's get rid of Jedi Consular. And I was reading his abilities on his ship the other day. It's a really good reinforcement for Galactic Republic, in honesty. And yeah, I might actually start running it as a reinforcement myself. Okay, let's finish this guy off. Come on already. Thank God for that. Okay, so 55 trash banners, but I was expecting it. I do not like a mirror match against that one. And the last one up is the Galactic Republic. As I said, a 5-star Y-Wing is absolutely fine here. I feel that there is no issue with beating this squad, in honesty. Okay, here we go. And probably one... there's a toss-up between Gar Saxon and Imperial Bomber. Gar Saxon will put the protection up, but Imperial Bomber will get will actually get the taunt up anyway, so may as well just go straight for him, in honesty. See if we can take out TIE Fighter. We can't, nearly, so we should be able to take him out with this one. Nice. Yeah, probably should have gone over for Gar Saxon at that point. And I'm going to try and only do it with 3. Obviously, if I bring in Ahsoka there, that kills off Gar Saxon and the bonus protection. Put a bit of crit hit immunity over there. Here comes Palp Shuttle. Okay. Get that bad boy down, and let's go in for Gar Saxon. He should drop off the radar pretty soon. Now I'll need, I'm going to need some help from Plo Koon next. Rather than do the big ultimate, let's try and regenerate some banners here. And yeah, let's finish off that guy. Should be able to hit through this. And hit through that. And that was a 65. So I'll take, in honesty, I'll take, with how bad I am with ships, I'll take it. So I ended up with 2074. And we will just wait for Shedao to do the honors, in honesty. And I would like to say thank you for a really good fight as well. This one, I felt like I could have won it, and I'm looking forward to that rematch. But yeah, it shouldn't, with his roster, he shouldn't take long. Oh, we got a hold! First Order officer holding the line. But it really shouldn't take him long. But yeah, really good fight. Really enjoyed this one. Hopefully you've learned a thing or two. I'll be working on that Jedi Knight loot counter, and look out SLKR owners next time. So yeah, we'll just see his final score at the moment. It really shouldn't take him long to get through that one. And there it was. So 2074 to 2089. There was his softmax was 2114 with that last battle. I've been That So Moon. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. The Discord is in the description down below as well if you do want to chat more Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. And I will see you all next time. Cheers, guys.